Hello there everybody and welcome to the channel. This next video we're going to be covering definitely one match, probably two matches. We're going to get through the Bournemouth game and we're going to get through the Liverpool game. A couple of updates just to go through. Baptista Mendy, we managed to get him out on loan over to New York. He's going to get some game time there. He's really happy with it and we should see these stats develop a lot more. Um, we should see him grow into a useful centre-back. Any other things that happened? Oh, there was this that happened. Bit of a surprise result. We've got Liverpool topping the table at the minute on a goal difference of 4. I'm pretty confident that we can be up there after these first two games. So without further ado, let's get into the match preview. So here we are. We are seen as the favourites for the game, barely. Um, let's have a look what else is going on here. Eric Bailly unregistered, obviously. One that is still out for about another 2.5 months. This is the lineup that we're probably going to go with. In fact, this is definitely the lineup we're going to go with. It looks quite decent. Maguire's still not quite right. He picked up an injury at the start of the pre-season, and just since then I've not been able to get him match fit for some reason. So I think what we're actually going to do is switch these two around. Drop Maguire into here. Change him to a defensive role. We're going to give him the first game here against Bournemouth, try and get him a bit of match fitness. He's obviously going to get subbed off at some point, so we need to keep Lindelof on there. Tactics looking all right. The familiarity is getting there. The intensity, well, yeah, the tactical familiarity is practically there. And then after that, I think once we've got this one familiarised, we're going to look at adding a second formation with a bit more of a defensive tint to it, just in case we get into any games where we need to hold the ball up a bit more. We need to keep possession. Maybe we're playing against one of the bigger teams. It's probably not going to be needed this season, just purely because we're not in the Champions League. I'm expecting that to be something that we'd need for the Champions League, a slightly more defensive formation. Dan James is also a bit knackered, so we'll be bringing Lingard in for him definitely during the game. Now, as for the settings for the match, when do I get to change these around? Their lineup's looking pretty standard, nothing shocking there. I'm quite confident that we should be able to. I'm loving this face pack as well, by the way. I will try and figure out which face pack it was. I think it was the iOS face pack that I've grabbed, and I'll try and put a link to it in the description below because it's just nice. It's not a big file either, like one of the other face packs that I've seen. I think it's about 7.5 gigabytes, which it's not a massive amount, but it's more than I'd like just for little pictures of my character, of the players. So yeah, I'll put a link to that in the description below if I can. Ask the assistant, he can set all the instructions. Now, team talk wise, I tend to be calm, but I want wins. So we're going in with expect to win tonight. And in the tunnel, you're about to take charge of your first match as Manchester United manager. Can you sort your feelings on the occasion like this? Special day, can't wait. I've been told he's fit enough to play. Seems all right. I think so. He might not be. Yeah, we'll go for this one. How much of a boost is David Brooks? Focusing on what we can do. I don't really like talking about the other teams too much because sometimes it works in your advantage and you get a bit of a dip from them, but other times you kind of motivate them to kind of kick on. Now, one thing I'm going to do really quickly is just pause the game and let's just sort out these settings. So we're going to change this to key highlights. So anything big that happens, we're going to see. Match speed during highlights. Do I get to change that? No, I don't think I do. Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, that's a bit too quick. Can I change? Right, because we're in a highlight, I can't change it. So once we get through this first highlight, we'll be able to change it. Oh, Wilson to King, that looked offside, but De Gea puts a brilliant save in there, saves the day. Oh no, missed it again. Free kick, Fernandez, Martial. Oh, nearly gets it in at the back post there. Right, there we go. So bring the match speed down to medium there. And then match speed during text only will go faster. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Right, let's get back to it. Encourage our players to try and play a short passing play. Right, let's switch that. See if we can get some faster link up. I wanted to go with the hit earlier crosses just because Martial's going to have a lot of pace. He's going to be able to get in behind there. So I'm thinking that if we can get the ball in there first for him, then, he can get on the end of it, he can beat the defence to it. Oh, Dan James barely keeping that on. Now, this is where Dan James is going to do some damage to teams because he's going to be able to get in behind. Oh, not a good attempt by the lad, though. I think I'm going to speed this up a little bit as well because, that was just a bit too swampy. There we go. De Gea on the ball at the 30th minute. Not a lot's happened. It seems like it's been reasonably even as far as chances go. Dan James again, though, tackled. Oh, Pogba with a great ball to Rashford. Martial. Oh, come on, Tony. What are you playing at? What is he playing at? Anywhere but into that guy's shin, and it's in the back of the net. Brilliant cut out there by Wan-Bissaka. That's what we've signed. That's what he's at the club for, and that's what he's doing. Oh, Rashford's through. Oh my goodness, how is he not scoring that? Oh, drop my mouse. Brilliant. Weigl plays it out to Maguire, and that's the end of the attack. I have no idea how we're not ahead here. 7 attacks, only 3 on target though. This is where we're possibly going to realise that we should have signed a striker at some point. I mean, if it comes down to it, I'll bring Greenwood on. Greenwood's got brilliant stats, but let's be honest, Martial and Rashford should be putting this in the back of the net. And I'm not joking, this is something that I felt a lot over the course of the season in real life. I mean, Rashford and Martial have got great goal tallies, but there were periods through the season where they just weren't getting the job done. Far from pleased with what I just saw from this team. And there we go, positive reactions across the board. Hopefully now we're going to see something happen in the second half. Oh, we've got Bournemouth on the attack, but there they go, they're giving the ball away, and Martial's through. Martial's through. Oh, again, another great one-on-one chance goes begging. I hope he plays this to the near post. No. Well, he did, but everyone stepped out of the way. Wan-Bissaka and Luke Shaw have suffered today and made a fair number of mistakes. I mean, I'll be honest, I think we can put it down to first game jitters. What a tackle by Weigl. What a tackle. That was outrageous. But he is on a booking, so I think some substitutes are going to need to be made here now. And we're going to take Weigl off for McTominay just to protect him a little bit. Oh, Wilson. Oh, wow. If he wants to keep shooting like that, he can get through as much as he wants. Right, Dan James again. It looks like every good chance that we've had has started out on that right-hand side with Wan-Bissaka and Dan James. Wan-Bissaka's through. Oh, why is he not squaring that? Why is he not squaring that? Right, 60 minutes. Let's make some changes. So, we're definitely going to whip Harry Maguire off, I think. I mean, Dan James can stay on. His fitness is fine. We'll give Harry Maguire a little bit longer. Now, Weigl, I'm a bit worried about. I'm a little bit worried about him just because he's getting stuck in there. He's on a yellow card. So, yeah, I think I'm going to swap him out for McTominay and bring McTominay in. And I have just realised we do not have Mason Greenwood on the bench. So we don't have a striker to bring on for Martial because the plan would probably be, yeah, I'd probably take Martial off Greenwood right now. So I clearly need to be a bit more careful on my bench. Keep an eye on things like that. Oh no, Maguire's picked up a card. Let's make another sub. Harry Maguire can come off for Victor Lindelof just to make sure we don't go down to 10 men. And I am going to whip. Oh no. It actually hurts me doing this, but I am going to bring him on for Bruno Fernandes because he's not having the best game. Well, this isn't the result that we want for the first match. This is definitely not the result. I mean, if we can nick one here, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what is going to happen here? Are we going to concede? No, David De Gea saves the day. What a save. Here comes a corner now for Bournemouth. Fraser whips it in. Oh, nobody there, thankfully. Bit concerned McTominay completely missed. Wan-Bissaka's picked up a yellow card. Luke Shaw's picked up a yellow card. Oh, what's going on here? We're getting yellow card after yellow card. So we've got a 0-0 draw in the first game. That is exactly not what we were looking for. So I think we're going to go for assertive. I am far from pleased with what I saw from this team. I mean, look at those ratings. They're pretty dreadful. Pretty dreadful indeed. Let's go forward. 11th place on 1 point. This isn't what we want to see. But, like we say, first game. We're going to see a lot of these players get more used to each other, get a bit more acclimatized to each other. There's going to be a lot of link-ups like come together over the course of the next few games. So it's not too much of a problem, but it is going to cause us an issue going into this next game now because we've got Liverpool next. Let's go and do this press conference, attend press conference. The referee had a lot of work today. It shows they got stuck in, which is fine by me. All square. We were by far the better team and deserve more. Yeah, I'm going to stick with that. I don't care. Weigl had a fairly torrid time out there in his debut. I think it's best if we are. I have faith that today was a one-off. It wasn't great, but I won't be worrying about his performances just yet. Paul Pogba was absolutely outstanding. He lifted the rest of the team. It was a brilliant performance. Right, there we go. So, let's speed through this now. And I don't think, no, there was no changes from the press conference because what will happen is if something you've said in the press conference has an effect on your players, you'll see it showing down here. So yeah, there was no effect to that. It's not the best. It's not the best. Right, let's get to this Liverpool game now. Post-match analysis. Pogba was a great player, but Weigl didn't play well. 3 mistakes. If that continues, he will find himself dropped for McTominay, and I will start considering whether or not I've wasted 45 million on a donkey. But it's the first game, so we're not gonna panic too much. Just gonna try and get through to this next Liverpool game here now really quickly. Okay, here we go. 6-4, 13-8. So yeah, they've got Liverpool on as the favourites, obviously. Recent form strong. Let's get into the team selection and see what we've got to work with. Now, I'm not going to play Maguire in this one, I don't think, just because. Although then again, actually, yeah, 95% with an 82. Yeah, we're going to keep Maguire in. We can bring Lindelof in. In fact, no, we're going to go with Lindelof and Maguire, and we can bring Tuanzebe in at some point. Actually considering giving McTominay the game here. Yeah, we're going to give McTominay this game. So McTominay can start this one. We will have to change his role a little bit to a ball-winning midfielder. Dan James can stay on, Fernandes can stay on, Rashford can stay on, Martial can stay on. Yeah, I think we're going to keep that exactly as it is, just because we're going to have to go out with the strongest team that we've got. So let's get into the match. Oof, that is a strong team, but I'm confident that we've got the tools in our squad to be able to get it done. So feel and set the assistant instructions. We're going to go with all the best out there today and have fun. I'm going to hand them over to the assistant. No changes in any way, shape or form though. It's always a tremendous occasion. Good players will go. He makes us stronger. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, here we go. Let's get into the game. It's pretty funny as well because United actually do play Liverpool today, and I'm expecting us to get absolutely out. How have we got 2 yellow cards in like the first 8 minutes? 3 yellow cards. Right, I'm potentially going to have a look at this because we are absolutely chopping people to pieces, it would seem. Right, 4 yellow cards in the first few minutes. What is going on here? Oh, Fernandes with a free kick whips it in. Ooh, how is no one getting on the end of that? Oh, here we. Yep, they're going to attack. No, we've shut that one down. I was expecting a counter attack then, but no. Oh, Rashford's through. Oh, Marcus, what are you doing, mate? Fernandes whips it in. No one on the end of it. McTominay recycles it beautifully though. McTominay lets it. Oh, he was offside. I thought that McTominay had just done something magnificent and let the ball run through, but no, he did something stupid and passed it to an offside man. Oh, we missed a tackle there as well, McTominay, but Shaw saves the day. Fabinho to Wijnaldum. Oh, here they come, Alexander-Arnold now. Oh, what an effort, what a save by De Gea. This is the sort of thing. Oh, well, that was a bit dreadful. 4 yellow cards already. Oh, Dan James is making a lot of mistakes in this game. That's not good. I think we will have to bring Lingard on at some point. Let's go for more long balls forward, just because some of the faster players we've got, that we're able to get on the end of those long balls. Oh, Dan James that's a penalty. That is a penalty. Oh, and he's given it. Oh, Liverpool don't get saved today. Watch this now. After that reaction, we're going to miss this penalty. I can sense it. Oh, Martial. Oh, and he's buried it. It's 1-0. This is not what was expected. Manchester United taking a lead against Liverpool. Oh, we're getting a replay. Look at that. What did the keeper do? Dived on the spot. He dived on the spot. Maguire knocks it over. Oh, Dan James at the back. Oof. We've got Adrian in goal. No Alisson, which is a bit of an odd one. I'm going to assume he's injured. Oh, Martial. Rashford. Oh, the amount of one-on-one chances we're getting at the minute, and we're just not putting them in the back of the net. I mean, look at these stats. 4 shots, 3 on target. I mean, that's actually, it's not as good as it was last game. But even in the last game, we had a lot of shots, and we just weren't converting them into goals. Things are going well, but you're capable of even better. That'll do. Let's get this second half finished off now. See if we can hold on to this win. I'm not going to change us into any kind of defensive setup or anything like that, because I feel like at 1-0, it's pointless doing that. You're asking for trouble at 1-0. You're just kind of sitting back and you stopping doing the things that have put you in the lead in the first place. So, you're asking to lose the game at that point, or at least be equalised. I'm subbing Dan James off. I am subbing Dan James off, because that was just dreadful. I'm going to whip Dan James off for Jesse Lingard. Then we're going to bring Weigl on for McTominay, just to try and give him a bit of a chance to redeem himself. And then we'll leave it at that for now. I don't want to use the last substitute if I can avoid it. There we go. Everyone should calm down a little bit now. Oh, here we go. Let's see if we can get another goal on the box. On the box? I don't even know what words I'm saying sometimes. Let's see if we can get another goal on the board. Oh, here we go. And we do! Martial strikes! Seemingly completely against the run of play. It looks like Liverpool have been all over us in this match. But Pogba to Fernandes, and then Fernandes just walks off. He's just not really interested. He's like, right, fine, I'll pass it. Boom. Beautiful assist for Shaw. Cracking finish for Martial. And yeah, let's get back into it. Now, we've got a bit of breathing space now, so I'm tempted to make another change. And I think it might be Wan-Bissaka for Dalot. Just because... Oh no. Oh no. As soon as I speak about substitutes, David De Gea with a magnificent save yet again. Yet again. This is going to be something that's going to happen over and over again in the season. He's going to be the only reason that we are still in games, because, while we have strengthened the midfield a bit, there's new players in there. Oh, Martial again. I think Anthony Martial as striker is starting to look like a good choice, because his movement's looking good. Pogba on the ball. Oh, Martial! 3-0! 3-0! Oh, he's offside. He's offside. Oh, nearly a hat trick for Tony Martial there. Nearly a hat trick. Bruno Fernandes whips the corner in. Good defensive header, but Maguire's going to keep it going. Pogba. Ooh, Pogba hits the post. We'll make the change after this corner. I think Lindelof's going to recycle it back to Fernandes, but no, it was a bad pass from Lindelof. Okay, let's make that sub now really quickly. Yeah, because look at that. He's a very sleepy boy right now. So, Dalot comes on for Aaron Wan-Bissaka, gives him a bit of a rest. I can't see us conceding 2 in these last minutes, especially given the fact that we seem like we've cranked the pressure up now. This second half, it looks like we've definitely taken control of the game. I mean, I've said that now, and we've got a 3-on-2 breaking on us. Oh, Sadio Mane forgets that there's space either side of the keeper and just boots it right at him. What was that? Alexander-Arnold now. Rashford deals with him. Oh, and there's a ball from Fernandes to Martial. Martial! Martial's hunting for this hat trick. Absolutely hunting for it. Luke Shaw getting the job done there out on the wing. Shaw again. Oh, yeah, I'm glad that we kept hold of Luke Shaw and we didn't replace him because he's a brilliant little player. Oh, what a touch by Rashford. What a touch. You could just see the 3 pixels that make up his foot. Oh, Weigl! Weigl with a goal! Oh my goodness, he's making up for that first game where he wasn't very good at all. He's come straight on and within 25 minutes he's scoring an edge of the box volley. What a goal. Unlucky from the keeper, to be honest with you. He did get behind it, but just the force on it. The sheer force on the shot. Pushed it under him. And there we go. That's a 3-0 beating of Liverpool at home. Is it going to be 4? Have we got time for a 4th? No. Oh, maybe. Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. Jesse, right. Now, this is where you can see that there is a bit of a cut off in realism between Football Manager and real life because Jesse Lingard has done nothing, nothing for such a long time. So, but what a ball by Weigl there. What a ball. This guy, he's come on and he's done more in this 30 minutes since he came on than he did in that entire first game. That he was, well, I think he was on for 60 minutes in the first game. I'm extremely happy with that. A 4-0 victory against Liverpool. Predicted a draw before the match, the media, and yeah, they were just wrong. We're obviously going to go back in here and we are going to tell the players that we are very happy with them, and that's going to be the end of that, I think. So, 2 shot results there, really. Didn't expect a 0-0 draw against Bournemouth, thought we'd be able to break them down. Definitely didn't expect a result like that against Liverpool. But I think that's going to be the end of this video, so hit like on the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.